Hey guys, Darkload here, coming at you with a game between Duckload spawning here on the bottom left as the red Protoss versus Dimaga spawning at the top right as the blue Zerg here on Steps of War. This is a 1v1, and this game is brought to you by StarCraft2Strategies.com. The link will be in the description box. Please check that out. Tons of great strategies, build order comparisons between all the pro players, the ones you know, even some you don't, but just great players overall. And this game is a very interesting game. I just reviewed it, and it is pretty good. And looks like Duckload here is going to send out his probe and set up a forward pylon. Now, I have seen a lot of players doing this recently, where they set up like 2 gateways right here and maybe a forge right here to create a little funnel and put a cannon behind it as at a defense. And here, Dimaga is going to send out a scouting overlord. Mind you, this is a 1v1 map, so you do know where your player spawns, or your opponent spawns. So the Overlord will always go in the right direction. And I always like to look at the beginning of the game. Notice the player's APM 500 here for Dimaga. Just spamming their APM as much as they can. I think that's ridiculous. Switching over to the production tab. Duckload here is getting his gateway. There's the one gateway to start off the wall off. And it looks like the second Overlord here, which is probably going to either be put right here or somewhere within this vicinity. It's pretty common with Zerg players. And Dimaga here getting a spawning pool, I believe at about 12 or 13 pool, and the extract going down immediately after it, so you can expect to see speedlings or quick roaches, one of the two. And here we go, here's that other gateway here for Duckload. And an Ursadat calf just chilling there, eating some grass, not doing much, not harming anybody. And Dimaga does see this. And at this point, he can probably expect a quick zealot rush, because that is most likely what is going to happen when you see this in a game, or when you see your opponent doing this, and setting up a pylon within his own base, of course. And this first zealot already is on the way. Rally points both set to right here, and that spawning pool is finished. And 4 Zerglings and a queen in production. Going to be vital, especially with a rush, because that queen can kite a little bit if it stays on the creep for the zealots. And there we go, there's that overlord sitting right here where I said it would be, and a roach warren coming in. So he does expect a zealot rush, as he should. Looks like the Zerglings here scouting around looking for any proxy pylons, although Duckload is still in his base, stealing some of his minerals, except he is going to get picked off by this queen. Or by that Zergling, actually. Queen didn't even get the kill. And Dimaga is just going to park his Overlord right here, take it out of drive, and put it in park. And looks like these 3 Zealots are going to push their way forward. And there's that forge I was talking about. Definitely going to back that up with some cannons later on. Only 150 minerals for, I believe, 20 damage per shot. I'm not entirely sure on that fact. And more Zerglings in production, because he does see this coming. So this queen will be pretty vital for kiting away, like you see it doing now. Zerglings starting to get a nice surround, but backing off. Good control there by Dimaga, pulling his Zerglings away before any of them died. Now all he can do, though, is turn and attack. Nice reinforcements coming in to seal the deal. And there's 2 more cannons there. And there goes Duckload forming this wall off, telling these 2 zealots to hold position here. That's perfect. And I was just going to say this is the reason for this forward pylon and this wall off. And the Zerglings find a sweet spot and get a perfect surround on all those units there. Good job by Dimaga. You should probably be going for this pylon. That would disable all of these buildings. Going to come in here and let's see. Duckload is down to 23 harvesters after losing 1, I believe, 1 or 2. Let's see how many he loses here. Going to go for all these probes. 1 kill already. 2 kills so far. Gonna start picking away at this pylon. Good control here by Dimaga. Good micro. Looks like another probe going down. So I believe that's 3 probes so far lost for him. And as you notice, Dimaga's harvester count here is rising pretty steadily because he does have full map control, specifically the part of the map in Duckload's base. Another probe getting picked off, 4 so far. And he does feel free to macro up a little bit on drones and maybe tech up a little, if he pleases. The Zealot is going down. So he's already lost, I believe, 5 Harvesters, that is, down to 19 right now. Gonna see how many more he can pick off. Losing a couple more Zerglings, not too big of a deal. Gonna start picking away at this Nexus as well. And looks like reinforcements are on the way. All those Zerglings going down. I believe 1 probe went down along with it. Not entirely sure. The Zergling alone has 2 kills though. Seems to be a pretty good trade-off though for Dimaga. And a Nidus Worm over here on the side. And Duckload just scouted this. If he did click it, he would know about it, but while it's forming, you don't entirely know what's coming. And the Assimilator is finally going up here for Duckload. And Duckload is going to set up some pylons all throughout his base, although he can't afford it at the moment because he did have to rebuild quite a few workers. But this is going to give him early vision for when the Nidus Worm pops up. And Roaches with Glial Reconstitution, which means they will be able to kite, even off the creep. He will be able to kite some Zealots away. So he's got a perfect wall off here. Playing very, very defensively. And there's the Nidus Worm. And Duckload spots it. It is up though. And quite a few units pop out of it. And there's that cutting action I was talking about. And units lost seems pretty even so far in the game. A lot of probes going down though for Duckload. And there's that cutting action once again for those Zealots. Looks like this one weakened probe is going to get picked off. And as you see, another Nidus Worm with Roaches and Zerglings coming in. Great play by Dimaga, doing a 2-pronged attack within his own base. Or within Duckload's own base. Good job picking off that little worker there. And even a 3rd Nidus Worm coming in. Looks like he's going to split up his troops there to try to take it out. Another Zealot going down. Probe's turning to attack, and that's GG. Saw that coming. As you can tell, there was great play by both players. Duckload just couldn't get that right wall off. I think that's what killed him in the end. Nexus going down there for the expansion. If he had had this perfect wall off without that sweet spot for the Zerglings to run through, that all of this would not have happened at all. And second Nexus going down. So guys, thanks for watching. Remember, check out StarCraft2Strategies.com in the description box. The link is right there. And this has been Duckload vs. Dimaga on Steps of War. Star Crystal signing out.